What's up, guys? I'm just gonna get straight into this one because the inspiration just hit and I don't want to lose it. So that's Pulley Market behind me, by the way. I'm doing trading on Pulley Market. So here's what I learned graduating from a top university. There's definitely some kind of stigma, like a positive association when you go to work. Like, I've always felt positively discriminated. I've always felt like I remember I was in the kitchen at my workplace one day, and I work in a bank, right? And being a trader is one of the most lucrative positions that you can have within banking, and it's one of the most fun jobs. It's stressful, but it's also quite fun. One of the guys that I know who works as a trader, he described it as being treated as a star athlete. Like, you're treated as an F1 driver. Each and every day you wake up at 7 and you have to be on your desk and you have to like be sharp, because the decisions you make can make a lot of money or lose a lot of money for your bank. And people treat you like your performance is all that matters. Like, you'll have people coming to give you reports, coming to bring you coffee, treating you like literally like you're an F1 driver and you've got like a whole team that's only there to support you to do the best that you can. So that's one of the jobs that's like the top job to get. That's how people get like rich in their 20s doing that job. I didn't do it myself for different reasons. I have thought about it. I may still do it, but I'm a quant. So for me, it's like it wouldn't be the classical type of trading, although I can do that too, but it would be more like quant trading or algo trading. But I remember I was in the kitchen one day and I hear this guy talking on the phone to a buddy of his. He's talking about a kid, like an intern who's about to join our bank. Um, and he's graduated at my university, which is like, I'm not going to mention it, but it's like MIT level in the UK, right? So that's like Ivy, we're talking like Oxbridge, we're talking like Ivy League in like the UK, and definitely like top 10 worldwide. And I remember hearing this guy talking to his buddy on the phone about the buddy's boy, like he was like 20 or something, like an intern, and he's about to come into the bank as an intern. I remember this guy saying he graduated from, let's call it MIT in the time being, right? Let's, because I don't want to give too many details about myself. Oh, he graduated from MIT. Like, of course he's gonna want to be a trader. But the way he said it was like, of course he's gonna want to be a trader, and we're gonna let him. We're gonna give it to him because like he can do no wrong. Like, he can have anything he wants because he graduated from this top school, right? And I was listening to this conversation, having graduated from that school myself, and I'm thinking, I've gotten away with so much shit over the years, and I literally took a sabbatical, and before I left, they asked me if I wanted to be like part of the trading team. And I was like, yeah, I've always wanted to try that, but I've got this sabbatical coming up, and but I'd love to try it when I come back. And they said, "Oh, so do you want us to like when you come back, should we like find you a spot in the trading team?" I was like, "Bro, there's hundreds of people who try so hard to get these positions. It's like playing sports at like the top level, and they're just asking me if I want it purely based off of the fact that I've got a certain university name on my diploma." And I mean, I think that's what it is. And don't get me wrong, you still have to show glimpses of like your competence. Like, I did have, look, did I always work flat out 24/7? No. But when the moment was right, when the stakes were high enough, I did put in a shift. I did actually work really, really hard, and smart, and I showed them that I can be at that level. I'm not always striving at that level because that's not sustainable, but I did, you know. show glimpses of it, enough for them to know that, oh, this is like that kind of like top guy, graduated from like Harvard or whatever, MIT. And that's enough for them to kind of like want to keep you and like want to please you. And it's like crazy to me how, because I never felt like that, you know. I never felt like, oh, I'm this guy because I graduated from this place. Like I've met people who graduated from where I graduated from, and they're putting it in their bio on Instagram. And I'm like, I've never done that. I would never. Like, I'm just whatever. But yeah, I guess I've been enjoying some kind of privilege, and I didn't realize that for a number of years. But you do get a lot of pretty privilege when you've graduated from one of these places. That's very true. Like, positive discrimination is a thing, and I guess it's worth going to study something at one of these high level places, even if it's not like the best thing that you want to study, only to have that name on your diploma. It still works like that. I don't think university's worth it that much anymore unless you can get into one of these top level places so that you have that name on your diploma for the rest of your life and you're like this top dog, you know? But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy when I realized that people give me so much slack just because I showed that, you know, just because like I showed my teeth once or twice along the years, and they saw that, oh, let's not forget this guy is that guy who graduated from that. It's crazy. It's not even fair, but look, it is what it is. Do with this information as you will, but that it's just my own experience. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This one was like off the top of my head. It was just free flowing. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.